Hay que buscar un video de curiosidades de Valorant. A ver si saben todas. 28 cosas que no recuerdas de Valorant. Vamos a ver qué tal.
These are the 28 things in Valorant you don't remember. We all know Breach, but did you know Breach actually looked different? In an early version of Breach, he had an orange-colored vest and black undershirt.
Yo la verdad nunca
Now
jugué
he
la
has a
beta,
green vest
así
and a
que esto
black
no lo
and
sabía.
orange
No es que no lo
undershirt. Bet you
recuerde.
didn't remember that. Or how
Si no
about
recuerdo
when the
una.
operator in beta was probably one of the most broken weapons, considering it was only 4,500 credits and had a faster fire rate at which it was shot.
En la beta costaba 4500 lo perito. La bestia. Aparte en la ulti de Viper. Eso sí me acuerdo, eso sí sabía. No sé si solo estaba en la beta, creo que no. Y eso sí sabía también. De hecho, aparte de eso, aparte de ese cambio de Omen, le cambiaron otra vez el cuerpo. Se los voy a estar dejando en pantalla probablemente, pero tuvo otro cambio que ya como que le cambiaron la parte de la pechera, no sé qué más le hicieron, pero le cambiaron bastante más también. Eso sí sabía, se veían bien feas las imágenes.
Menu is something that hasn't changed a lot, but something you may have forgotten. The old menu was very simple and didn't have much. Even today is very similar and simplistic, which most people like.
Ah, eso
Would you rather have
sí, sí
something
sabía.
like this? We all had to play the tutorial, which looked like this. Look familiar? This is actually the Ascent site, but that isn't the only Ascent fact. Ascent was one of the first maps ever created in Valorant, which is why the tutorial looks like the Ascent map. Ascent was actually in development for
Eso sí
5
sabía que
years.
Ascent era uno de los
Even
primeros.
added an Easter egg on Ascent. If you go to the bench, there's a face that looks like Tom Kench from League of Legends.
Hay un buen de cosas de esas. Aparte de esa banca que tiene eso de League of Legends, hay bastantes cosas más.
And you may have noticed this yellow crate on Icebox has changed. In March of
¿Qué cambiado
2022,
está
Riot
Xbox ahora?
made huge changes to Icebox, including this yellow crate, which was once slanted at an angle but now is straight. Do you remember this change?
Y ahora lo van a
Something you
cambiar
may not
todavía
remember
más.
Or never cared to remember is that the map Breeze coordinates are actually located in the Bermuda Triangle, which may be why there are a bunch of crashed ships on the map. Icebox used to have these two people and a teddy bear on the map, but after an update, they no longer existed. No one really knew why they were there in the first place. Who else didn't know about this? Before Valorant was released or even in beta, Valorant used to be called Project A. At the time,
Eso sí
people were
sabía.
trying to figure out the real name of the game. YouTubers and articles all over were talking about this topic, and eventually in March they found out the real name of Project A. Valorant also has records.
Eso de Project A, antes sí se llamaba Valorant. Y lo que pasó, ya ven que hay una compañía como gringa, o no sé si, no, creo que es japonesa, una compañía china, no sé. Pero el caso es que copia un buen de juegos, copia los juegos y los pasa para celular. Y Valorant tenía su copia en celular y se llamaba Project M. Y le pusieron Project M porque Valorant antes se llamaba Project A. Ajá. Un pequeño dato.
On April 7th of 2020, the game had a record-breaking day on Twitch, even before the game was released. Not only that, it was in limited closed beta. Hundreds of thousands of viewers flocked to
Yo
Twitch to
me
watch
vi
streams
horas
of
de
the game.
Valorant y no conseguí la
According to
beta.
Twitch, the game broke the single-day hours watched record in a single game category with 34 million hours watched. Meanwhile, the game hit a peak concurrent viewer total of 1.7 million, which is second only to the 2019 League of Legends World Championship.
Ah, eso no
On
lo sabía,
Icebox, I bet you didn't remember there used to be a
El
samurai
pico más
hidden on the
alto
map, but
de
it
Riot.
actually is
El
no
primero y el
longer
segundo
there,
puesto.
as it seemed to either escape or be taken by someone. There are actually some skins that never made it into the game. During the beta version of the game, the Lux bundle actually had
Eso
some
ya,
other
yo ya lo había
colorways,
traído en un
but they
video
just
de las
never made
skins
it
que
into
no
the game
llegaron
for
al
some
juego.
reason. Both the Spike and Diffuser are branded with the logo K, which stands for the Kingdom Corporation in the world of Valorant. Killjoy was originally male during her first development phase, and she was a robot during part of her development as well. I bet one thing you didn't remember
Eso sabía
is that
que
you are
antes
not
Killjoy era un
subscribed
robot,
yet.
sí,
Subscribe right
era
now
hombre.
if you haven't.
Como que
Did you know that each
suscríbete a
Valorant
este
map
canal
is set in
también,
a real-life location? Though Valorant is a fantastical game with agents boasting supernatural powers and futuristic technology, it takes place on Earth, or maybe two Earths. Either way, maps
Eso
are
también ya lo
located in
sabía. Esto
real
es parte
life.
del lore de
Acceder
Valorant.
being in Venice, Italy, Split in Tokyo, Japan, Breeze in the Bahamas,
Que básicamente son
etc.,
dos
etc.
mundos y en un mundo se
One
acabó
cool thing you
como
may never
la
have noticed or
radianita y
forgot
van a
about is
otro
that
mundo a
every
robarla.
agent has a
Como
voice
un
line
mundo
for getting
paralelo.
a headshot in Valorant. But one. Can you guess which one that is? Take a few seconds and think.
Here, satchel out.
If you guess Reyna, you are right. Reyna is
¿Cómo?
the only agent in Valorant without a headshot voice line. But she is also the only agent
Eso
with
no lo
more than
sabía.
one voice line for her ultimate.
They will cower. The hunt begins.
Back in June of 2020,
O sea, me estás diciendo, básicamente dijo que Reina es el único agente que no tiene una línea de voz para cuando da headshot. Eso no lo sabía, yo no lo sabía.
video released of a Riot game dev saying that they were going to release a new agent every 2 months. I'm glad they didn't do this. I think we would have way
Eso
too
creo que ya
many
todos lo
agents.
sabemos. Antes
Breeze
Valorant
released
cada
on
2
April
meses sacaba un
27th, but
agente
not
o un
even a
mapa.
month later,
Pero lo
someone
cambiaron.
figured out that this Yoru glitch. Do you remember this?
Básicamente por este tipo de glitches. Y qué bueno, porque si no... Eso estaba roto. No sé si eso lo llegué a traer o no. Pero eso estaba rotísimo. Y había uno igual de roto en Haven, que te podías meter como adentro de la plataforma. Ese sí lo llegué a traer.
In an early version of the beta, the agents in the game were leaking a release of a character coming to the game known as a bombshell at the time. This either could have been a killjoy or scrapped agent. What do you think?
You and me, Bombshell. Let's knock him out. Bombshell! Together again and we're
Eso no lo
not even
sabía.
breaking
Que iba a haber un
the
agente
chest.
que se
Did you
llama
know
Bombshell.
that Breach is a congenital
Y en la beta
amputee
lo
with
llamaban.
artificial arms built by himself, with Ray's implementing some major upgrades and custom work? Breach
Eso ya
even
es de lore
implied that his
también.
previous life was as a mercenary. Have you ever noticed there are 2 types of Valorant agents? Radiants are individuals impacted by Radianite in such a way that grants them hypernatural abilities. Their powers range in type and form, with some appearing more elemental and others more foreign to earthly matter. And the other kind are robots that come from another world. You may remember when the first pro ever got banned. Former Overwatch pro and streamer Daniel
eso no me
Fran
enteré.
Francesca was given a lifetime ban from Solari tournaments, including the current cup being held for Valorant, and the reformed player didn't take it lightly. The unfolding situation rubbed Fran in the wrong way, both in the lead up to
Lo
the
banearon y
map
todavía
advance
los
and the
insulta.
aftermath of the proposed rematch. His outbursts against hype before and after the map advantage discussions led to Solari issuing a ruling on his eligibility.
I spot him previous.
And Solari, the tournament organizer, the organizer, the Solari TV is the worst organization I have ever seen. Worst tournaments, worst piece of shit. Anyone supporting Solari TV is a fucking bitch. I stand by everything I said. Don't back down from that shit.
So
Triple down. Fucking
Este
equal
tipo se
triple
pasa
down.
la vida en fácil.
Or how about, do you remember when the Valorant ranks were different? They were originally called Mercenary, Soldier, Veteran, Hero, Legend, Mythic, Immortal,
Esto no lo
and
sabía.
Valorant. Due to avoiding being a Valorant in Valorant, Riot updated the ranking system to what it is today.
O sea, esto
Sage
sí
has an
eso
emblem.
no lo sabía. Si alguien lo sabía, déjenlo en los comentarios porque yo ni idea de que eso pasaba. O sea, antes los rangos no se llamaban así, se llamaban diferente como lo dijo. Pero bueno.
On her, which is from
Bastante
League of
culposo.
Legends. If you know, you know. One of you may have forgotten about or never
Yo no
noticed.
jugué League of
Did you
Legends.
know the Google Chrome dinosaur is on Split? Take a look. The Ray's voice actor is also
¿Qué?
the voice actor from Sombra on Overwatch. I bet you didn't notice that.
Hey there. Hello. Let's make some chaos. Initiating the hack. I need to blow something up.
If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe so
Wow,
you don't miss
bastante
an upload.
interesante, ¿eh? Hay varios que no sabía.